Soft, melancholic piano music begins, reminiscent of a forgotten music box. A slight, breathy voice begins, layered with a hint of weary sophistication. Oh, darling, let me tell you. It all began with an expectation, you see. A shimmering, gilded expectation. I'd been promised well a haven, a pause from the incessant chaos of existence, a little bubble of luxury, they called it. Crown Promenade Perth sounds regal, docent it. Like a whispered promise of silk sheets and attentive service. Honestly, the name itself felt like a blatant falsehood. A blatant, taunting falsehood. You wouldn't believe the lengths I go to for a truly restorative experience. It's not vanity, you understand. It's a desperate clinging to beauty in a world determined to offer only grit. It's a defense mechanism, really. From my grandmother, she always said, "Present yourself well, child, for you are all they will ever know." She escaped the grey, you see. The relentless, suffocating grey of well, never mind, it's a long story. Suffice it to say, she instilled in me a profound aversion to anything less than exquisite. And exquisite this was not. Not even close. It started predictably with the temperature. Imagine, if you will, a greenhouse in the height of summer, stifling, oppressive, the air thick and heavy clinging to your skin like a damp shroud, and the dust, oh the dust. It wasn't the harmless kind, the kind that motes dance in the sunlight. This was ancient, like powdered regret, settled into every crevice, clinging to the furniture, tasting faintly of disappointment. I mean, truly, what does it say about a place when the very air feels old? It's a fundamental failure of hygiene, you understand. Dust isn't just unpleasant. It's a breeding ground for allergens, for microscopic creatures that, well, let us just say I shudder to think. It's an insult to the respiratory system, a sign of utter neglect. Don't you agree? It's just uncivilized. And then the room service. A tragically sweet episode in retrospect, a tiny symbol of the disaster to come. My son, bless his heart, has this attachment. A small plush badger, nothing extravagant but the very embodiment of comfort for him. Left it with the laundry. A simple request, I thought. Please be careful with this. It's very special to him. It vanished like a whisper in the wind. I requested it back, and back, and back. Each request met with a vacant stare, a mumbled apology, a promise to look into it. It never reappeared. It's not about the toy, you see. It's about the profound lack of empathy, the absolute indifference to a child's heartbreak. To lose something beloved, something that represents safety and comfort, it's a trauma, darling. A small trauma, perhaps, but a trauma nonetheless. And they didn't even try. It's the lack of effort, the casual disregard that truly strung, but that was merely a prelude. A delicate overture to the symphony of disaster that was to unfold. My daughters, two precious, vulnerable souls. I entrusted them to this establishment, believing foolishly, naively, that they would be safe, that they would be treated with respect. I imagined them strolling the promenade, laughing, enjoying a moment of freedom. How wrong I was. 2 in the morning, 2 a.m. Can you imagine, the dead of night, shattered by the intrusion of security? Accusations. Disgraceful, utterly baseless accusations. Illegal substance. They were accused of using illegal substances. My daughters. Young women, barely adults, subjected to such a vile insinuation. And for what? Apparently a guest and a vape. A vape, for heaven's sake. As if a quiet evening with a friend, a little harmless relaxation, warrants a SWAT team descending upon innocent girls. It's the injustice of it all.
Script content. Oh, I was just looking into things around Crown Promenade Perth, and wow. Some businesses here, they're not what they seem, Like they trick people, especially tourists who just want to shop and have fun. It's so sad. So businesses near Crown Promenade Perth, some of them, they pretend to be cute little local boutiques, but really they just fake. Like they say, oh no, we closing down, everything must go big sale, and people feel bad like, oh, I should help this small business, but then nothing is real. The clothes or whatever, they bad quality, not like the pictures, and when people try to return, the store says no, send it back to this address in another country, even though they said they were right here in Perth. I think the tourists, they probably felt so stupid after, like they just wanted to buy something nice and now they stuck with junk. And the scammers, they just keep doing it because no one stops them. And another thing, some stores here, they don't even have a real address. Like you walk to where they say they are and nothing, just empty, or maybe a different shop entirely. And the tourists, they already paid, so what can they do? Nothing, just lose money. I think the people who got scammed, they probably told their friends like, Don T shop there. But the scammers just make a new fake store with a new name, and it happens again. That's just so unfair, you know. Tourists come here, they think they race supporting real businesses, but some of them are just lies, and no one helps. That's how it is near Crown Promenade Perth. Some places are nice, but others they just want your money, and they don't care how they get it.
The reality of businesses near Crown Promenade Perth, the businesses near Crown Promenade Perth, they're not good, not even a little bit. If you're expecting quality, charm, or basic competence, prepare to be disappointed. The area is plagued by mismanagement, apathy, and a strange dedication to mediocrity. Let's break it down, because someone has to warn you. Forrest Chase is, well, sad. It's the kind of place where you go if you enjoy the aesthetic of decay. The vibe, abandoned mall meets social experiment gone wrong. Homeless people shout, prizes are handed out based on who knows what criteria, and 20 voucher promotions turn into endurance tests. One poor soul waited 30 minutes just to move 4 steps in line. The council seems to have given up, leaving behind a ghost town where even the coffee shops look like they're barely clinging to life. Then there's Bodhi Wellness Spa Retreat, where relaxation goes to die. Gift vouchers, cancelled without warning. Massages, more like car crashes, too much oil, too much heat, and therapists who treat your back like a speed bump. One guest left with a neck so stiff she couldn't turn her head. Another was handed a cracked cup because nothing says pampering like the threat of hepatitis. The staff, rude, the prices, a scam. The only escape here is leaving, hungry. Grand Lane Fish House is ready to disappoint. The fish is soggy, the chips are drier than the Sahara, and the oil tastes like it's been recycled since the 90s. Order tacos. They'll refuse to serve you if your group is too large. Pay $40 for fish and chips. Enjoy unpeeled, lazily cut potatoes and batter that crumbles like wet paper. This place is a masterclass in how to ruin seafood. Impressive, really, considering Perth's coastline is right there. Need coffee. Veen Coffee will make you regret waking up. The bagels are rock hard, the croissants taste like yesterday's leftovers, and the barista with the neck tattoo, pure hostility. Ask for a fork, she'll charge you, and make sure you feel it. One customer's flat white was so bad she apologized to the coffee. The tables stay dirty, the staff stay rude, and the only thing fresh is the disappointment. Now the Aviary Perth. Oh, where to begin? The bottomless brunch is a joke, tiny portions, watered-down drinks, and a chicken nasi goreng with 0 chicken. Pay $75 to leave hungry. The security, aggressive.